Activate Tara.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. That's Olivia Rodrigo's song.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. I got my driver's
Still
license
just learning who she is.
week. He's still learning. I know all about her. I am freaking obsessed with this show, with her, with everything, you guys. Hi, citizens of the Reject Nation. It's me, Tara.
It's Greg. Greg learned something from the comments from you guys.
Yeah, what?
Because you guys leave comments. That's great. Always leave comments.
Dig it.
Olivia Rodrigo
Yeah.
is half Filipino like me.
You guys could be like related.
Yeah.
Why don't you have talent like
I gotta
her?
do my DNA test. I gotta find out.
Where's the missing
have
talent?
like her. What a jerk thing to say.
Where is it?
It's with most of the population.
Oh, okay.
You know? Not everyone in the Philippines is as talented as Olivia Rodrigo or Manny Pacquiao or debatably Joe Coy.
You guys, we're watching High School the Musical, the series, and listen, we knew that the first 2 episodes of us diving into this wasn't gonna pop off, wasn't gonna get too hot. Not yet, because you guys don't know. So the goal here today is that you need to like this. You need to share it with the entire high school community, the High School Musical community, the series.
Just high schools.
Just high schools,
General
period.
public high schools.
Period. All of them. Send them these reactions and say, listen, these guys get it because they're watching this show that also gets the stuff that you're in, the stuff that you're doing. Also, you guys commented and you gave me the juice how Olivia and Ricky in the show were dating, and that's what Driver's License was written about.
Oh. Yes. Okay.
So I'm so excited. Thank you for sharing all the juice. I love it. We try to go through all the comments. Now, listen, you guys need to like, obviously leave more comments, do what I just told you, and don't forget to ring the bell. Ring the bell. Thanks to Prep for helping us edit down these videos. We super appreciate you. And if you want to get super, super sexy, you gotta get on the Patreon. You gotta get on the Patreon because you can sync up with your own copy. There's like a time code that goes in there. You can watch it on your TV. You look, you set the time code. We're watching it at the same time. High School Musical series. We're your friends. You're our friends. We all watch it together. Also, Greg and John offer exclusive highlights and watch-alongs over there, and Gregory does more of his sign language on there too. What were you signing?
I was trying to say mahal kita, but I don't know how to do that in sign language. That means I love you in Tagalog.
I did it. I love you. Rock on. Let's watch the show.
EJ fell in love with himself, and I may have borrowed Nini's phone. You're welcome. I'll be stealing the show.
Okay, girl.
Apparently this character will grow on us.
Ooh, okay.
Don't spoil things like that, though.
Ooh.
All right, guys, come on. Get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
Get your head in the game.
It's important to set up impossible situations in rehearsal. That way, by opening night, someone has a heart attack in the audience, keep dancing.
Keep dancing.
The sound system goes out because of a freak tornado, keep
Dancing.
tornadoes come and go. Dance is forever.
I love it.
You okay?
She told him she loved him. I found an archived post on her Instagram.
Oh, dude.
You can't just go snooping around someone's phone like a creepy stalker.
Yeah, what the heck?
Security code is 7777.
Oh,
Dude.
God. Now she's in on it, too? Never go to the archives, y'all. It's never good news.
I don't not love.
Just can't get over she liked her own post.
He said that in the first episode. I forgot.
It was 4 months ago.
Yeah, but it happened.
Okay, ancient history.
He also wrote a song for her, and he can play guitar, bro.
There is no Ricky.
I'm gonna take this.
What are you insane?
You're gonna take
Do not
this?
answer that phone.
What are you going to say to him?
Nini, talk to Mimi.
Hey, it's me, you're Ricky. Sorry to bother you. I know we don't really do voice convos, but I saw you singing that song with Ashlyn today.
Uh-huh.
I felt like we kind of shared like a moment, a thing.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
If this voicemail is too much for you, we can just ignore this whole thing and pretend like nothing ever happened.
He's a very natural actor.
Yeah, he's great.
The Wonder Studies.
Here we go.
You need to return this now. Nini could still be inside.
I know.
For the love of God, do not listen to that voicemail.
Listen to the voicemail.
You're gonna listen to it, aren't you?
Why don't you believe me?
Forget the ride. I'll walk home.
Listen, feed me the drama.
Drama.
Make terrible decisions.
We love it. Listen to that voicemail, man. Call him back on her phone.
I saw you singing that song with Ashlyn today. I felt like we kind of shared like a moment.
He deleting it. Oh, crushed. I'm crushed. This is okay. This drama's getting real.
Have either of you seen my phone? It's kind of a eggshell champagne color.
Eggshell champagne? Are you 75?
Sorry, no, but we'll keep a lookout.
Why don't you have someone call it? Have someone call it.
Exactly.
My job, in a nutshell, is to put these kids on airplane mode so they
good
can
luck.
fly.
So dumb. I love it.
Miss Jenn, I need a moment, please.
Do you have an appointment?
I've got this, Carlos.
I feel like he's going to fall in love with her.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Carlos or the kid?
Carlos.
Yes.
Miss Jenn, did you spend a huge chunk of your budget on some kind of smartphone for this production?
Okay, if you knew anything about technology, you would know that is called a Palm Brio.
It's a Trio 600. I owned one.
And was a gift from my dear friend Vanessa Hudgens. She's a giver.
Giver or a seller?
Seller.
You sent this receipt to the faculty lounge printer, which is 2 floors away.
Not very smart.
It says there that the purchase was made by someone named Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Yeah, that's me, Jennifer.
Saying it twice does not make that your real name.
Okay, and what's your name, Mr. Mazzara?
My first name is Benjamin.
He's Benjamin, not
Oh
Carlos.
gosh. Who is Carlos then? Where
The
did
other
I get
guy.
that
Carlos
name
is
from?
the other guy.
Okay.
I need to go home and figure out how to make my leading man levitate with a basketball.
That's fun. Is he wondering who's your leading man? Because I am too.
What talented kids.
Yeah.
Also extremely dangerous.
This is me in high school. I was this great. I wasn't. I couldn't dance. Woo! Cool shoes. Get it, girl.
Nini, where were you? We've been here for an hour.
I'm so sorry. I lost my phone and basically spent last night living as a hunter-gatherer, which, by the way, did you know that there are things that are only on TV at a certain time? Wait, did you say an hour?
Gina sent you and me a text asking if we could come in early so she could talk through a new idea.
Oh, you deceitful woman.
You didn't get it?
No, because my phone is missing.
You deleted that too?
You've got to keep better track of your stuff. A real triple threat means singing, acting, and being organized.
You hear that? That's what you're missing.
I've got all of them.
EJ was supposed to return that phone, suddenly feeling #complicit.
Pitched a whole new dance break for Gabriella and Taylor in the middle of status quo.
What a Machiavellian tactic.
Why don't you hydrate and show Nini the new choreo, would you?
Choreo.
Is it just me, or is it possible that Gina stole my phone?
Absolutely possible.
You're smart. You're smart.
And then shows up with a whole new dance number featuring her freakish rhythmic gymnastic skills that she knows I can't do. Mm-hmm. I'm in the doghouse of Miss Jenn.
Vengeance is on its way.
Is any of this an accident? I mean, she's willing to steal a spotlight. What else is she willing to steal?
Very true. Very true.
Exactly.
Very true.
Get it, girl.
You're smart, Nini.
She's using that brain.
How was your night?
Not so hot, actually. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is getting tricky.
Not so hot? Was that about my voicemail? I mean, is that her answer?
Amount of misunderstandings, the assumptions.
That was her answer.
That was her answer. You did not leave a hot voicemail, and I need you to know.
This is like a 2 count of crumb. And
Okay,
then we're
girl.
into some Argentinian tango. Piece of cake if you've ever spent a few months overseas.
Oh, this girl. She's well-traveled, too.
Here's where you kick your face. Can I kick yours? I love your humor. I call it the death whack. Give a gander.
Whoa. Holy crap.
Cool.
Intentionally applying skills that you know she can't do.
I've seen the movie a few hundred times. Vanessa Hudgens walks in and stands. What I don't remember is the part where she jumps into the splits and cracks her pelvis.
Exactly.
So it seems like Gina really wants my part in the show, and she's basically willing to kill me to get it.
I could have told you that days ago.
But now she's stealing phones and inventing special new ways for me to hurt myself. I could do one of 6 things. 1, talk to Miss Jenn. 2, magically learn the dance.
I like how she has a presentation.
And it's next. She just keeps pressing next. I'm like, just show her the list. I love it.
Or 6, steal something bad.
Well, we can scratch out number 6 because that's an act of war.
Too late.
Woo!
This is not good.
I know.
How do you do that with a skateboard?
Yeah, what was he doing?
What is he doing?
Is this something
Is
teenagers
this a thing
have
that
now?
people do?
Was he just balancing on a skateboard? And
I'm
we ran
torn
too
up
into it?
about the skateboard move, and I think he was.
Tell me what to do.
Be yourself, you know?
That advice sucks.
Be the bigger man.
Okay, pick one.
Pick one.
You're the lead in the play, dude. It's time to act like it.
Put your guard up and act cool, bro.
Hey, he made it.
He always makes it.
You stole Gina's shoes.
Wasn't even that hard.
What if she retaliates?
Then I'll come back at her twice as hard. I will rain down hellfire, you understand?
Stealing just seems a little low. You're better than that. You're better than
me. You're better than me.
Right, maybe you're right. And I do like that you see me that way.
I always have.
You're a good person.
He's gonna come out with it.
I wish I had whatever you've got inside of you. It's like confidence mixed with morals and a dozen abs.
Wow, a dozen. Nice.
I relate with this guy.
Ooh, smoochy, smoochy. God, now he's just gonna want to steal, steal, steal. He gets all this good juice from what he did.
Oh my God, is he gonna have a music number? I'm still programmed to think people are gonna break out into a
song at any moment.
Yeah.
I never should have stolen her phone.
Yeah.
You think?
It's not the person I want to be.
You live and learn.
It's not the person Nini thinks I am. You know what I should do?
What is he gonna do?
Apologize?
Yes, but first I have to come clean. And if I'm gonna own up to this, I need to do it in a way that she really hears.
Sing her a song.
Create a song.
On Instagram.
She wrote a song for Ricky.
Yeah.
I should do that.
You're not at that stage yet, though.
Write a song for Nini to tell her the truth and say I'm sorry.
That won't go over well. You should just tell her.
Respectfully, have you ever written a song?
No, but she's gonna do it and it's gonna be amazing.
But you write songs, so I was hoping you could help me out.
Would she get credit?
How fast of a turnaround are we talking here? I'm studying for an AP psych test tomorrow.
Could you just like loan me one of your songs?
Bro.
Please, Ash, I'm trying to do the right thing.
Then write it yourself.
God. I'll send you a track I'm playing with.
It's perfect.
You haven't even heard it yet. Dig deep, okay?
Well, at least he has to write it.
You can't just charm your way out of this one.
Oh man, yeah, they're not at that stage yet. There's no way.
I feel like getting introduced to the song is nice, but once she starts dissecting the lyrics, she's going to be like, wait a minute, you stole my phone? And
Right.
I have it in for my program. I need a minimum of 12 students in my robotics club to go to China. 4 have already dropped out for the musical, and I don't have the technology to make 4 more. This is war.
I love this music behind this.
I like how there was already a cameraman inside here.
Documentaries. Oh.
What's the plan here?
Is he trying to find like someone?
Yeah, what's the objective?
Like to get on the robotics team so they can go to China, but I don't know.
I'm returning Gina's shoes when she isn't looking.
Okay, I have a few different options.
Just throw them under the ground.
Wait, are these for the new dance break and status quo? I can't love them. Whose is whose?
Taylor, Gabriella.
Mine is everything. But for Gabriella, you may want to put her in a color that pops a little more. She's already kind of bland.
Oh, dude.
Not as a person, sweetest girl in the world, but as an actress.
Oh
my God.
I just don't want her to get lost in the crowd.
That would make me want to die if someone called me bland.
We can do the cowhead.
Did you return the shoes?
No.
I may have stolen
She
her
called her
water
bland.
No, I stole 3 scarves, some jewelry, and her laptop.
Oh
Why?
my gosh!
Why?
There's more in the front pocket.
Courtney!
Yeah, we going to jail.
Oh, that's what your ride or die does, you guys.
Okay, you ready?
I'm just impressed you wrote a whole song.
Me too.
Sing from the heart.
Here goes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We're in good camera work. This might be all right.
Before you go and make that face you make when you're mad at me, so mad at me.
Uh-huh.
Let me say it's not my place going through your voicemail and your history. And if this were a TV show, you know I'd have to go and plead insanity.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Okay, now it's coming on.
And spying and prying isn't really my personality.
Nice.
I'm waking up.
This is my fault, my bad. If I said a million sorries, how about a billion sorries?
This is pretty good.
It's good.
Cause what I did wasn't so bright. I'm really sorry.
Oh, he's really into this. Yeah, I love it.
This has been so hard for me to keep the secret from you and our friends. But given the chance, I would definitely do it again.
What?
No, wait, that's not right. I mean that I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
No, this faces.
Oh my God. That was so funny.
Can we just start again? Once upon a time, I'm sorry. Hope you know I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Nice.
There's a lot to admire.
Uh,
I guess I was just hoping it would feel a little less boy band and a little more heartfelt.
I like the boy band.
I really like the boy band touch.
There are words that rhyme with sorry.
I mean, not really.
Starry?
Laurie, Bari, Kari, Starry. Starry was it.
Calamari.
Bingo.
I'm gonna find her after rehearsal tomorrow, tell her what happened, and straight up apologize.
She might forgive you.
Might?
Would you?
No.
I'm proud of you either way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I like the chemistry between these two.
Yeah, they're great. But I'm also like, bro, without trust, you can't have anything, you know?
Troy and Chad. Scene 45. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just gonna be Troy, a decent guy with a lot of talent whose only problem is that he cares too much.
Remember, these two boys are best bros, which is a sacred thing.
We had a meeting about how we haven't been acting like a team. Us, not you. And the singing thing.
I don't want to talk about it.
We just want you to know that we're gonna be there cheering for you.
Huh?
He's not good.
And you're not gonna hear me sing because Gabriella won't even talk to me, and I don't know why.
Truth.
Yeah, facts. Hashtag.
It was a little stiff. Let's loosen up, pass some energy back and forth, right? Let's use the ball and improvise.
Fun.
Just
Tension's
say
gonna come out.
whatever.
Oh, he's going to throw it so hard.
Troy, you're the best player we've got. We're so dang lucky.
Wouldn't be anything without you.
The way you pretend to play basketball is really inspiring.
And the way you can dance is totally normal and not at all weird for a regular high school kid.
Sick burn.
You deserve everything that's coming your way.
Back at you.
Back at you times 2.
Back at you, infinity +1.
Oh!
EJ, honey,
Nope,
let's get you
it's
some
bleeding.
You couldn't catch the ball. You're an athlete. You know
Come
how
on,
to
bro.
catch a basketball.
Exactly. His emotions got in the way.
I just realized they whitewashed Chad.
Big reason you got this job was because of your experience as a featured dancer in the original High School Musical film.
Yes, sir.
Featured dancer is someone who dances with the people whose characters have names.
Oh.
This is you, 2006, with all the other extras. Who didn't sing, or dance, or even have a real name.
Rough.
What's going on here?
That guy's Carlos.
Got it. Found him.
Go inside and practice your box step, young man. This is a grown-up conversation.
Miss Jenn, is he bothering you?
You know, you ought to spend a little less time worrying about your drama teacher. A little more time trying to make some friends under the age of 35.
Whoa.
Why is he such a douche?
Because I think he once wanted to be them.
Yeah. He's jealous.
Don't ever talk to one of my students like that again.
Your students, do you have a teaching credential?
I may have fudged a thing or two on my resume, but I'm here because I believe in these kids.
Damn right.
Get it, girl.
Not because they're all going to be Broadway stars, but because they aren't. They're weird and unusual and quirky, but they come here at the end of the day, and everything that they get made fun of for outside that room is what makes them shine inside it.
Theater kids! Theater kids!
Woo!
I think Carlos has no friends, but the day I posted that cast list, he got 17 new ones.
That's true.
But Vanessa Hudgens is not your friend, Miss Jenn. And the stories you've been telling these kids are nothing but smoke and mirrors. It's all just a ruse. I'm sorry, but you need to go in there and tell these students that nothing here is real.
Wow.
What? She was at least in it as an extra. Like, bro, get off her back.
Why don't you tell them what's real?
Yeah, get in there. See how good they are, and then you tell them. Woo!
Oh, this is really touching.
I love it.
That's so touching. That is very true about theater communities.
It's truth.
Very true. You're all a bunch of freaks. No, it's really beautiful. It is.
I have no notes.
He's got friends under 35.
Stick to the status quo.
I'm not gonna fall on my sword and confess about the phone now. Don't need to make Ricky look like the good guy. It was a one-time thing and no one has to know. Just gonna keep my head down and forget about the last 48 hours as soon as this heals.
Okay.
Listen, I don't know what happened out there. It was an accident.
True emotions.
Don't act like my best friend. Don't act like her boyfriend. Just stop acting, period.
I'm just trying to say that I'm sorry.
You want to apologize? You can start with that thirsty voicemail you left for Nini.
Whoa.
What did you just say?
Whoa.
Just go home.
Whoa, that was a lot. I didn't expect that much of a drop in here.
Damn, this drama's real.
That hit me.
And I know you don't like me very much, and I'm okay with that. But we have to find a way to respect each other, and I know that starts with me. When I thought you stole my phone, I may have gone a little crazy. And I may have gone extra crazy. Point is, I have come into possession of a few of your things.
A few of your things in a huge lawn garbage bag. Love it.
What is the point? I'm not going to be a doormat for you. I'm also not going to be a klepto. So we can all just stay in our lane and find our own ways to thrive.
Mature.
Stick to the status quo.
There's a place for everybody, baby.
I hope you enjoy having all of your randomly heavy stuff back.
I didn't have your phone.
Oh, yeah, get those wheels a turning.
I thought there was a little trust left between us. You know, I thought it still meant something to you.
I just can't do this right now.
Fine, okay, but the next time I spill my guts out to you in a voicemail, do me a favor and keep it to yourself. I don't need to be hearing from EJ that it's wrong.
Oh, no.
Yeah, here we go.
Wait, what voicemail?
What do you mean?
You heard this from EJ?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Dude, you're making it so much worse.
You're going to have another bruise on your lip, buddy. Woo! Is that the end?
Is it?
They always leave me wanting more.
Oh, this is good. The drama's heating up, and I'm all for it. We're playing the next episode.
Let's do it. Clicked it. Already clicked it.
Luckily, everything is chill with me and Nini now. It's not like she knows I took her phone.
Oh, she knows now.
It's so clever because while it's giving you High School Musical nostalgia, it's getting you to know the new characters.
Yes.
So clever. So clever.
Okay, so when Miss Jenn asked me to be on the costume crew for HSM, I was like, but there aren't any costumes in this movie. They're just high schoolers. But she was like, it's a period piece. Get creative. What did people in 2006 even wear?
I want her jacket.
My job is to make it work.
Was there a 2000s style? Huh.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Why haven't you answered my texts?
Can we not do this right now?
Do what? Are you mad at me?
Yes.
Everyone's watching.
There was no fitting at lunch.
Fine. Want to know where I was at lunch? I was at the computer lab, bribing some hacker to crack into my phone to recover a message you deleted when you stole it.
Oh, she's going to get the message.
Gina's not the wonder study I need to worry about, is she?
He's recording.
I told you I loved you and you couldn't even say it back. You said it to Ricky, and now I see the way he looks at you.
Ricky would never steal my phone.
No, I know. He just leaves sad face messages on it asking if you shared a moment over a song.
Don't make this about Ricky.
That is what this is about.
No.
I'm just trying to hold on to what we had over the summer.
Yeah, I was too. But you know what? Summer's over.
No summertime song.
No. Winter's coming.
Is the door locked or something? Why can't we get in?
Natalie Bagley's missing her emotional support hamster. Carlos and Gina are helping her find her. Him. It.
Ah, I would not scream if it's a hamster. I'd be like, oh my God, what a sweet hamster. Woo! This intro makes me feel like I'm in New Orleans. Blocking. Okay.
And it's funny how their real life experiences reflect things the characters in the movies went through, but sometimes it's like an inverse of it.
Yes.
Really clever.
It's really, really smart.
Can't get over it. It's a clever show.
I started to clean up, but then your mom said she wanted to meet us at the restaurant.
Straight from the airport? Why isn't she coming home first?
I guess she figured she'd be hungry.
Way to lie.
You'll be done by 7, right? I mean, give yourself enough time to get to the restaurant.
The restaurant's like 10 minutes from school. I'll be there.
He'll be there flying on the skateboard.
Mom.
Hey, you.
Oh, she came home.
Thought we were meeting at the restaurant.
Well, I caught an earlier flight.
But we agreed we would do this at the restaurant.
They're going to be like, we're getting a divorce. I feel it.
It's because the dad dyes his hair.
And his beard.
It wasn't divine intervention that got you into marrying the librarian's costume.
What does that mean?
What?
You were responsible for Emily Pratt spending opening night with her head in the toilet?
I believed in you.
Answer the question.
Okay, take it down a notch. I slipped her a bad deviled egg.
Dude.
What?
You got to play the lead, didn't you?
Whoa, he's like sneaky. He's getting worse.
Now she thinks he's in her gym locker.
Why the screaming?
That was me. She stepped on my toe.
We're ready to begin, people.
He just cares more about winning than doing the right thing.
Jen just talked to Ricky. He's running late.
Who cares?
You might, considering you're his understudy. We're blocking the Troy Gabriella duet. You're on, lovers.
Of course. They're not getting along.
Guys, talk to me. Are we moving to Chicago?
No, I am.
Wow. This episode's just starting off so heavy.
We've decided to legally separate.
I thought you were coming back to see some counselor to make things right.
You're actually the one thing that's held your dad and I together these past few years.
Now we're quoting the counselor.
You don't agree? What do you want to say?
I don't know.
Guys, don't do this in front of him.
This is, not good to do.
We'll pick this up at dinner.
I'm not sure when I get out. Okay, it's a musical. Lots of scenes. Could be tomorrow.
That's a lot of rehearsing,
That's
Ricky.
a lot. And that's also a lot to bring into a rehearsal. But maybe it'll help him cry.
Gabriella, you slowly approach the piano and rest an arm on it, naturally. Can we make sure her book bag is off stage right?
Which way is that?
If you're facing the audience.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see. You were always there beside me.
Thought I was alone with no one to hold. But you were.
Just slams her elbow there. So much animosity.
The way you do. I've never had someone.
There's so much anger.
She hates him right now.
I have more chemistry with the woman who definitely doesn't color my hair.
Oh.
What's up with these two?
Woo! Get it, girl. Yes.
Pinoy pride, baby.
This reprise comes at a decisive moment in the story. Once your hearts have joined. It's a love song.
Were you not getting that?
I'd like you to get to his heart without cracking his ribcage.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yes.
I'm on.
Love just walked in.
When you come to rehearsal, people, you come prepared.
Was he in your gym locker?
No, just my cherry lip balm. But it had Elliot's teeth marks in it.
Oh, I'm sure that wouldn't hurt him.
It's sparkly.
Natalie, we feel your pain, but I was just explaining what a constructive rehearsal requires. Focus. And honestly, another day like this, and I am showing up with my emotional support, Coyote.
I know the scene.
Would you wait for me in my office, please?
Oh, man. I wanted to see some love juice.
Come back when you're ready to be punctual. Park your distractions at the door. And take the work here seriously.
I really admire like the life that comes in.
Yeah.
A big role comes with big responsibility. You and Nini set the tone for the rest of the cast.
Understood.
Well, unless it's a family emergency.
My parents are splitting up.
So, yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I know exactly how you feel. I went through the same thing. When I was 14, my mother and father called it quits. Well, not my father, my stepfather. I never knew my real dad. He was a telephone repairman who fell in love with long distances. My real father sold pagers. But Jack, my stepfather...
Oh,
the hamster.
Little hamster.
Miss Jenn, I think there's a rat eating your protein bar.
Oh, shoo.
No, it's the
No,
hamster.
don't hurt it. It's a hamster.
Oh, he doesn't know about the hamster situation.
Just catch it and take it outside.
No, he doesn't know about the hamster
Oh my
situation.
God.
I can stay here and catch him.
You can't stay here. You should go home and be with your family.
The last time.
Homecoming.
I've never been to a homecoming.
What?
Or a prom.
Travesty.
Or winter formal.
They were fine.
Opening night is 6 weeks out, dude. Follow me, and you'll have the part of Troy and the girl.
I hate to tell you this, but around here, seniors don't follow sophomores.
I don't
Hierarchies,
know.
man.
She's pretty talented.
How do they sleep at night? Like a shark, eyes open. He's always looking for his next victim.
We've been dating for like 2 months, and I don't even know this person.
Nene, it's called a blind spot. Everybody's got him. Why do you think I flunked to my driver's test?
Driver's license.
Is that him? Is that EJ? Did he text you because I'm not answering?
This fool is working my last nerve.
Just tell him I went out shopping for a lie detector.
It's Tanya Freeman, the
Who
senior on
is
costume
that?
crew. She made herself head designer and vetoed every one of my suggestions.
What? No, we got to get rid of Tanya.
You can't keep a senior from acting like a senior. I'll just shut my mouth and focus on makeup crew.
That a real thing.
A senior acting like a senior? Yes.
Whose tent is this?
Shiggy, the tall guy who hangs the lights.
Oh, right. Real quiet.
Oh, now she's starting to miss him.
Aww.
Summertime.
Don't look now, but your shark's cousin is here.
Yee-oo.
Hey.
What?
But we got to
You don't have to be awkward.
Ashlyn, you don't have to avoid me.
No, I'm not avoiding. I just decided to make a half-calf mocha frap at home.
No matter what happens between me and EJ, there's no bad blood between us.
She's gonna fess up, isn't she?
Nini, I really don't want to be in the middle.
Wait, you're not. It's not like you knew what he did.
Oh God.
Here it comes.
Oh, you knew what he did. And you knew about the hot egg and Emily Pratt?
Not till today.
Are you totally disgusted?
A little. He's EJ.
You justify.
You cannot possibly defend him.
No, I'm not. Look, I know what he did sucks, but he loves you, and he's hurting right now. And
yeah, and what? What am I supposed to do with that?
Fair question.
Find some way to forgive him.
But that doesn't mean you have to get back.
Together.
Can you sleep on a pool toy?
Leave it. I can just sleep on the floor.
Man, he's not going home, huh?
Do your parents even know you're staying over? Are they cool with this?
I texted him, but I'm not asking for permission.
Badass.
They're gonna work it out.
No, they're not.
Okay, cool. Do you wanna play Fortnite?
No.
Well, YouTube. I found this insane video of a girl in Delaware who says she got rid of her psoriasis by eating her dog's kibble.
Gross.
You could probably just talk with him.
Sit down, have a conversation.
Do you think you should call your mom? At least say goodnight or goodbye or I don't know. I'm really sorry, dude.
Let's watch Kibble Girl.
Be on your mind the whole time.
Yeah.
Do you know people with sleep apnea are more likely to develop Alzheimer's disease?
What? Oh, yeah, because not enough oxygen going to their brain.
Oh, man.
Rough. You've been blocked, sir.
You get notified when you're blocked?
No, never.
Hey, just checking to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. It happened. It's over. Life goes on. Plus, I just blocked EJ's number, so problem solved.
You know, it's okay to be sad too.
I like that writing, because that's true.
Call me anytime, okay?
I love Court.
It's true, guys. It is okay to be sad. Kind of feels like the whole point of this episode.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Pure chaos in that room.
Still snores.
Thunderstorm was way better than that rainforest.
You need noise-canceling headphones.
Earplugs, brah.
Found a boy, told me I was a star.
Oh, my God. I love her voice so much. I'm dying.
Held the door, held my hand in the dark.
Oh, I love it.
And he's perfect on paper, but he's lying to my face. Does he think that I'm the kind of girl who needs to be saved?
Ooh.
Does she do songs on the piano?
Yes.
She does?
She does.
Whose are those?
Ricky's.
Why are they here?
Oh.
The rest of him is in the bathroom changing into pajamas.
Oh.
His mom is back, but I don't think she's going to stay very long. And I talked to his dad, and he said he's fine with him spending the night here.
Spending the night? I have had the worst day ever.
I'm guessing not as bad as his.
Yeah.
Sleep tight.
Hey, thanks again for letting me stay.
That's a really understanding mom.
Yeah.
I probably should have called you and asked how you felt about me being here. I didn't.
It's okay. You would have reached me, turned my phone off.
The size.
If things ever get really tense, you know, you can always hang here.
I'm really scared. It feels different already.
That's all it is, right? Different. That's not necessarily bad.
You can open up to her.
It's really hard to talk about it.
You can always talk to me about anything. I know things are kind of weird between us, but we're friends. You know that.
Uh-oh.
Are they gonna kiss?
Do you need another pillow?
Oh, no, that's great.
Good night, Ricky.
Good night.
Do I want
That
them
was
to be
the
together?
chemistry and love that we were looking for in the song.
I think I want them to be together.
I want them to be together. Oh my God, are they gonna?
Yeah, right.
Oh
boy.
Hey, I got your text.
Oh, he's gonna. All right.
I still want her back more than anything. What's your plan?
You're taking me to the homecoming dance.
She's gonna be so jelly. She's gonna be like, "What? What happened? He left?" Oh wow, he really knows how to board.
Fell in love, but it didn't last.
Did she write this song?
She might have.
I won't fight for love if you won't meet me halfway.
Oh.
But this song is still for you.
Aww.
All I want is love that lasts. Is all I want, too much to ask.
I'm so absorbed into this.
Try my best, but what can I say? All I have is myself at the end of the day.
So good.
We all need connection.
True.
really captures like adolescence.
Yeah, to a T.
I thought you were spending the night.
That didn't work out. Decided to come home.
Did you have dinner?
I had some chips at Big Red's.
Well, that's not dinner, so I'll make you something to eat.
How long are you staying?
But at least until the end of the week.
Good.
Wow, how hard. And you know she's like moving away.
God, I can't believe he's like not like mad right now, you know?
I'm sure he is. It's just
He is,
shock,
but like
yeah.
he's being like an adult by being like, good. Music saves souls, bro.
Hard to believe that I couldn't see.
Huh.
Side me. Oh, it's so good. Is that it? That was a dramatic episode.
I know.
That was different. Like,
Yeah, what the hell?
what the hell?
I came here to laugh and have a good time.
God.
That's going to touch my emotions.
Feelings.
That's kind of what I feel like the show's about, though. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like the show is about, you know,
Oh, if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, please rate us
Jesus.
high, give us a 5 stars, comment, do all the things. We love you.
I literally thought like flow about to enter the brain and you just completely interrupted it.
Sorry, let's get back into it. You can get
Built
back.
a rock in the middle of my dam.
That's
was
what I
flowing with
do.
Water and
That's-
you just completely interjected.
That's what
here.
I do. You build a wall, I'll build a dam.
No.
No.
That's not
You
what
build
I-
a wall, I'll crash into it with a tractor. There you go.
Sure. Yeah, I think the show, because, you know, I was hearing this really interesting thing the other day, just in terms of perspective of how change is constant. Change is it's always happening. Change is always is a constant thing in life.
Yeah.
And progress isn't. And part of progress is like intentionally growing, right? And when you're a teenager, you're naturally in just the muck of always changing.
Yeah.
Like they kind of prime you with the mentality of when you're a child, you got to go to this age, you go to this age, then you're an adult, and then you're set for life, right? But
Right.
really, when you're an adult, you realize like, oh, this is a never-ending journey.
Yeah.
Like, you always have to be actively working on yourself and actively changing. But when you're a teenager in high school, it's so much about like discovering yourself. What do I want for my future? Things that you think you'll have resolved by the time you're an adult. And I love capturing how this show is taking this opportunity to capture people learning to understand their emotions. I think
Yeah.
is what they're mainly doing.
Mhm.
Like we all know about good character writing. You go into characters, they need to have like their wants and their desires, but they really have to grow in the end to achieve that.
Yeah.
And the show, I think, is doing so much more than that, where it's like they have characters who are struggling with the ability to really understand their feelings. You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a really, I think it's like as an adult, I'm watching this going like, this is a really strong show. Like it's a great show. It's not only because we love the High School Musical movies. I feel like you don't even have to see the movies.
No, not at all.
And you can watch this and
Dive
be like,
right
are the
into
movies
this.
like this? Because I love it, you know?
Right.
I feel like you might watch the movie. If you watch this first and you love it, you watch the movies, you might be disappointed. But I like this a lot. It's great. Anyway,
It's so
yeah.
good. And the way that they really keep them in this like high school bubble, right? Because you're
Yeah.
filled with all these like hormones and emotions and your life is changing. Like there's way more, like when you get an adult, sure, you have all the same feelings, but they kind of neutralize a little bit. But this time where it's like EJ's making these decisions to steal her phone because he still just wants to have her so bad. And like it's Ricky going through a divorce is what so many kids go through like in high school of like their parents go through a divorce and it like changes them forever. Like I see people on reality shows and they're like, my parents went through a divorce and it messed them up like so harshly. And they're doing a really good job of taking it slow in this and showing how the two boys who are back to back kind of fighting for the same girl, showing how their lives are like harder, you know, in different ways, in the way that they cope with certain issues and the way that she does. She's still kind of like left out in the wind a little bit, and we see her true emotions through her song, But being stuck in high school in the same place day after day, you have to confront these people that you have these relationships with is the hardest thing in the frickin' world.
Yeah.
Like, holy tamales, somebody stole your phone, somebody cheated on you, and you have to wake up the next morning. You're like, well, I have to go to school. And then you have to see them, with another person or with whatever, your friends, etc. It's really hard. And then they do a really good job of highlighting how great being in a drama club or being in the musical is like a release. And I truly believe that like music saves. Music saves souls, which is why I'm like, I'm going to AMDA. I'm going to go sing songs and dance and act because that to me, it's like it's a soul saver for me.
Yeah, I think if you enjoy the process, I like how the prior episode captured the sense of community strong.
Yeah.
I think that's a really poignant moment when the I forget the teacher's name, the guy who's really antagonistic towards her.
The one that I kept saying.
It was Carlos.
I thought it was Carlos. Duncan Dan.
That might be. Let's call him Duncan for the sake of this video.
Dunkin' Donut.
Yeah, when Duncan goes in and realizes how these kids really need this. Like a lot of these kids wouldn't talk to each other probably if they didn't have that. And you do see that a lot with like theater communities, especially. A lot of people who often feel like outsiders who congregate together. And so even having this mixture in this theater community, which is, I think it might happen a little bit more than people realize, but I don't think it's the common factor of having, you got a star athlete here, who's actually part of the play. You don't ever really see. That's kind of what made like the High School Musical movie funny.
Right.
You got a star athlete here who wants to be part of the play.
Yeah, that's rare.
But sometimes that does happen where there's someone who is like a person who's really into sports who does join the theater and stuff. You can have multiple interests.
Yeah.
And I think someone said Kobe Bryant was that. I think
really?
I think in one of our comments for High School Musical, one of the movies, I think someone said that Kobe Bryant was like, he had a choice between being a dancer or being a basketball player. I think it was one. I'm not sure.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
I love that.
I think that's really powerful stuff. And I like how they recontextualize the songs. I feel like this is kind of just one of the motifs the show is going to be doing throughout. They recontextualize songs from High School Musical to give it a different emotional spin on it.
Yeah.
And usually when you get an original song, it's imbued in emotion. I'm really, it's a really like strong, like it's like kind of like this underlying melancholic vibe. So someone I remember, it must have been like over 10 years ago. Someone once told me, who was much older than me at the time, he said, when I grew up, I eventually realized everywhere you go is kind of like a high school. That there's always going to be like
little cliques.
Yeah, there's going to be little cliques. There's going to be little dramas. Every job you get, you might end up finding that, and this capturing life. I like some of my favorite little moments are like Ricky rushing into rehearsal super late and them not having any idea of what he just went through.
Right.
This morning, and he's getting like berated for being late, not being prepared, but you're not even taking the time to factor in like what was he going through prior to this, you know? And the way he's playing that felt very real. So it's those things that I really like a lot of. Here's what's going on behind closed doors with a lot of these people, and here's what it's like when they interact. They're not everyone's going to be revealed. Everyone kind of like harbors a lot of what's really going on, and they're not going to just expose all that. And then you're getting, what you're really interacting with, a lot of times people are going through tough shit, is it's not really a facade, but, not the full vulnerable package, because vulnerability takes trust. I think it's really strong stuff.
And he was the only one that was actually doing what the teacher and what all drama teachers say is leave your SHIT at the door. That was her whole metaphor. And he was the only one that didn't and didn't get a chance.
That's a really good point.
Everyone else was bringing in their crapola to the rehearsal, and it was like, we can't have this. Yeah. So having him show up like that, and also having him show up in the other episodes like that for, I can keep wanting to just say Olivia, for Nini. He keeps showing up for her even in the last episodes, and then him being vulnerable enough to trust like her mom enough means they had quite a relationship through the summer for him to be able to show up at her door and her mom to welcome him with open arms and understand what he's going through, and them to have that moment was what we needed to see, because we knew like the chemistry is going to be there, but we didn't really know until that scene, which I really enjoyed it because this episode was a lot, it was slower. It was a lot slower. It took its time in moments. I think because you were saying like that melancholy undertone to it. And I really enjoyed that because it gave us time just to look at these characters and their background and the foundation and what's going on at home and just see them like be, especially in their one-on-ones. Like, I really love these actors.
Yeah.
Like, good job.
They're all great.
They're so good and so subtle. Like, just even at the end of when they're talking, it's just one little eye twitch, one little like thing with an eyebrow. It's not like a whole thing. It's great job casting this. Like, I'm obsessed.
I think this show's flowing nicely.
It's
like,
yes.
It started off the first episode was like so meta.
Yeah.
So
quick.
Comedic. Yeah. And I think they found a way to flow into this kind of episode because the third episode had a little more drama than the first two. But it was still leaning a little bit more one energy, and then establishing episode 4 starts off on a dramatic note. And I don't know if this is a binge show or if they released it once a week. I don't know what the model was for this show, but it kind of feels like a weekly show, just the amount of work they put into it.
I think so too, and especially with like I'm guessing that song at the end might be one of Olivia's songs.
Seems like a one she would have wrote just based on what you've told me.
It's so freaking good, you guys. Anytime, like, I'm like, dude, I guarantee you people probably, I would have been stunned if I had not known her. And then you watch the show and then a talent like her and she starts singing in that scene at the piano. And you're like, I just would have been shook to my core at the talent. This show is so good. I love it so much.
I will listen to Olivia Rodrigo songs after we
over
finish the
and
show.
over and over.
After? Yeah, I got to get the proper journey.
You guys better share this. We need to get through this entire series. Like, that's what I want to do with my life.
Oh my God.
Oh my, that was a scream. Sneeze. It's going to happen again. I feel it. That was such an aggressive sneeze. Did you guys see how aggressive that was? Like, replay it in slow-mo, please. Aggressive.
I'm in charge of the review. I'm not going to replay.
Go ahead. Say what you were... He replayed it himself. Oh, what a dummy.
Faster than editing.
What were you going to say before you sneezed at everyone?
Nothing. I think I was just going to sneeze and it looked like I was going to say
something. Well, I was going to say, you guys need to share this. You need to comment. You need to like, but you need to share it with the high school, the musical, the series, the people. Like on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. Tell your family, tell your friends, because we want to watch this whole thing. Please, just do it for me.
Chum.
Do it for me. Do it for me. Spread hugs, love, and laughter, and tell the people about what we're watching, okay?
Did you hear the word? Tara and Greg. I said Tara and Roxy.
Tara and Greg. Wait, say the Tara and Greg.
Tara and Greg. They're watching the High School the Musical, the series.
High School the Musical, the series is up for grabs with Tara and Greg.
Starring sensational singer Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes, and they're watching it 2 episodes at a time.
2 episodes at a time. Double deuce, they say.
I think I'm done. I'm out of the words to say.
Expressions as wide as the turkey's leg.
And
there's metaphors.
Big as nope. I got nothing. Got nothing. Sometimes I have stuff, you guys. You know it. You've seen me have stuff, and right now I got
Tara's long COVID's returned.
Yep. 0. Zip 0 zilch. So I guess good time to end it, or do you want to sing a song, or like, you know?
I'm super late for a phone call. I was supposed to send a text in between the reaction review.
Wow, he did not do that.
I'm super late.
He might be fired. It might just be me here. Wow.
I have a full-time job outside of this.
We love you guys. We have to go. We'll see you on the next one.